Time to be heading home. It's been a hard day. I don't like this place at all.
What's the point?
I was told someone comes getting cut open.
Do your injuries pain you? Pray, do not overexert yourself. This is no place for one of your ilk. 'Tis harsh beyond measure. Even we pawns are pushed to the brink. You ought not anger the overseer. Let us proceed to the site.
I don't feel unwell.
My legs are stiff as boards.
It's just another day, same as the one afore it.
Time for you to get to work.
You are prepared to work. Then you ought begin by carrying stones out from the station in the back and bringing them here.
My knees have been acting up of late.
The vicinity is quite cluttered.
Best make myself scarce.
A job well done. Now the next step is to... What is this commotion? Perhaps we ought to investigate.
You got to fell that fiend, even at the cost of your lives! Get me out of here! Now!
Fundamentals of using a blade are proper distance and careful. If your foes should draw too near, counter them with well-aimed kicks. boulders, barrels, and the like can make effective weapons that are never combated. When delivering targeted strikes, I would recommend clinging to your foe.
Are you unharmed?
You ought flee while you can. After all, your charge awaits you. You cannot linger in this place forever. You have lost your memories. It is surely the work of a foul curse, but worry not. You need only believe in your own destiny, Arisen.
God, son it. The accursed creature escaped. Oi, you! Get back here! Quickly!
This way, Arisen! Come this way. Let us flee.
You must, John. That is the only path.
No one could survive a fall from this height. Not even a pawn. Don't just stand there! Shoot it down! It's getting away! Bring it down! Bring it down!
Go now, lost soul. Learn all you can of this world you must protect.
Pray, keep your distance, Arisen. Worry not for me. The brine may swallow me whole, but I will not perish. There is a stone not far from here, known as a rift stone. Pray, seek it out. If you're truly the Arisen, then our paths will surely cross again.
Oi! Are you all right? What happened here? A griffin appears one moment and falls the next. And now you stand before me. Was it you then? The one who was riding on its back? 'Tis a wonder you survived. Accompany me to the stronghold. We'll treat... Still, I can hardly believe it. A griffin of all things here. Add to that the recent dragon sighting. It is said that the arrival of the Sovereign portends an age of peace, yet only trouble has followed. What does it all mean? I had thought being in the Border Watch would make it easy work, but the wind's beginning to blow in a fell direction. Where exactly is this jail you say you escaped from, anyway? I've never heard of such a place. Certainly naught like that here in Dogma. Could it be you were held in the neighboring country of Batal? Nay, I suppose that's unlikely. We've been estranged from Batal ever since the war. It is difficult to imagine any citizen of Vermont being sent there. Fie! Goblins! Let's take up your weapons, sir. You'll be needing it. If you find your strength flagging, imbibe a curative or have a bit of greenwash. When one of the fiends comes for you, best guard or dodge, else you'll be sore on the morrow. Make use of the slope. It will give you an advantage against their ranks. There are oft items to be scavenged from the bodies of monsters and their ilk. If you're not squeamish about picking at them. The bones, that is. Have you beheld the dragon as yet? I count that a blessing. All I know for sure is that 'tis a beast far more fearsome than a griffin. Indeed, only looked at this rebel state in the village, I can see that. We can but hope to assault them. Rid us of the Where are you going? I'll not force you to receive treatment, but I'd at least like a word.
Welcome, Arisen. We pawns have long awaited your arrival.
What is this? Pawns? They bend the knee to you so readily, but then... No. Surely you cannot be the Arisen.
You seek the Riftstone, do you not? We can take you to it. Pray. Come this way. Before you stands a Riftstone. Tis a gate by which we of the Pawn Legion may cross o'er into this world. Pray, summon your pawn. Simply paint with your mind's eye the loyal attendant whom you would have serve you.
The people here are evacuated. The people here are evacuated. The people here are evacuated and safe for the moment. This world is connected to innumerable other realms beyond the rift, which pawns, such as myself, are able to traverse. My kind is duty-bound to serve you, Arisen, and to use the knowledge we glean in these distant worlds. I myself look forward to traveling alongside you, and using my experiences beyond the rift to...
Well, I'll be... a pawn summoning before my very eyes. You truly are the Arisen, then. Strange. I thought the Arisen was in the capital. Surely there's only meant to be one Arisen. Fie, this is all beyond my ken. The Watchhead would know what to do, I'm sure. Though, as luck would have it, he's away. I suppose we'll save any further questions till the Watchhead returns. Feel free to do as you like afore then. What? You've no memories, you say? Mayhap you could make for Melve, then. 'Twas set upon by the dragon not long ago. The Arisen is said to bear some deep connection to the dragon. Should you be Arisen, Mayhap you'll recall aught of import? Must. Hold out. Someone comes to me.
Hail, Arisen. Pray, ask aught you wish to know. I shall answer, if 'tis within my power to do so. Very well. May fortune speed you on your way, Arisen.
I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat's thrills to gathering items. I am confident and may act independently.
I'll not stick my head where it will get cut off. My bed ones. And as sharp as this. I'd rather not draw steel if I can avoid it.
Now there's a worthy prize, if only 'tweren't so...
Hoy there! You seem well tired. Tell you what, you can stay here tonight free of charge. I'll expect coin from tomorrow, mind. My pa always used to say, there's naught a good night's sleep can't fix. Not much else I can offer, I'm afraid, but you'll find all sorts at a finer inn. Aye, being armed is better than being defenseless, even if you're untrained. Still, 'tis worth devoting yourself to a vocation if you can. You should stop by the inn in Melve if you get the chance. No hard feelings if you prefer it. They've much more to offer.
You shan't hear me complain about an early repose.
It's quiet about. No one bothered steps in here.
Best quality of soldier.
Well met.
Big job. Could keep me
What
quiet.
about this place? Let's be nervous.
Hail! You a soldier? 'Twould be a surprise to see you arrive in one piece, if not. Hordes of monsters have been plaguing this area of late, you see. We've had to start sending out new recruits to cull them.
Is that so?
Lachlan. But I dare say he'll fare all right.
Aye, I expect he will. Who was sent out that way?
Ocado. To be honest, sir,
What? Weren't harpies reported in that area? The lad can't handle those beasts on his own.
this is the first I'm hearing of it. Fie! I want to go to his aid. Say, you seem stout of heart. Would you be willing to go in our stead? 'Tisn't far, only a short ways out from the main gate. You've my thanks. And Ocado's as well, I'm sure.
We've been called upon to... render aid. Let us make haste. goblins approach! Naught compares to the thrill of victory. One cannot help but feel... indomitable.
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Have you forgotten something, Arisen? You're looking rather lost.
I hasten home, but it's not my teacher.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand.
Is that all of them? Yeah, you have my thanks. I've only just enlisted, and when I thought this could be the end of... You saved me this time, but I won't always be so fortunate. I'll have to train harder. Well, I'd best be heading back, but I'll be sure to let my superiors know of your good deed.
Don't we have a report to make, Master?
Like it or not, I must go.
Hail, friend! Many thanks for aiding Ocado.
Aye, that it was. The poor sod might not have made it back alive had you not intervened.
'Twas a bit too early for him to be seeing actual combat. That much was made well clear. We'll be extending his training period. The instructors here are well known for whipping recruits into shape with their grueling regimes.
Speaking of training regimes, I must admit I've half a mind to ask you to join us.
'Tis a goodly deed we've done. Now, Sir Ricardo can return to his duty in good health. Master. I've naught more to say. Pressing me further shan't change that. Where to next, Arisen? Very useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager. Pity the foe that challenges you, Master. Behold the state of the village. 'Tis a sorry sight indeed. The dragon truly is calamity incarnate. Mayhap a walk through the streets would help jog your memory. When the Arisen appears, so too does the dragon. 'Tis an immutable truth of this world.
Pitiable Arisen.
I've a selection of wares that's sure to please. Pleasure doing business with you.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead and prioritize support.
Hast thou forgotten thy destiny, thy charge? That is most unfortunate. But it doth not release thee from thy fate.
Can you hear me, sir? Sir, stay with me. Thank goodness. How are you feeling? This is the second time I've watched over you like this, isn't it? You do not remember? Then have you forgotten that you protected me from the dragon's flames? You withstood the fire in my stead and were well and truly charred. 'Twas I had thought your life forfeit. I could not hear the beating of your heart. You hung on, and by some miracle, survived. I'm sorry to hear that, though I cannot say I am surprised. Your burns could easily have killed you. A great many were bathed in the dragon's flames that day. You must be special, indeed. How else could you have survived to return here?
I am of the Border Watch. Someone with arisen-like abilities came to this village, horn in tow. Know you aught of this?
Has he come for you? We are to part so soon, then. Mayhap you will visit me again someday. Till then, take care. Arisen.
Ah, excellent. You must be the one. You match my soldier's description. I'm glad I found you. The ruler of Vermont, currently convalescing in the capital, became arisen here in this very village. If you claim the same, then word must be borne to the capital. I dispatched a missive before coming here, though I doubt the matter can be settled without your presence. Would you be willing to accompany me to the capital? If you truly are arisen, you will be received with open arms. Oh, but forgive me. I scattered my soldiers in a bid to find you. I would not depart without them. We shall have to wait till... Come to think of it, Sir Leonard was asking after you as well. Mayhap now would be a good time to speak with him. Last I saw, he was having a drink at the inn.
Who might have the answers we need? Shall we ask around?
Say, do you think this one's really arisen?
Doubtful. The way I hear it, that...
Oh, have you some business with the apothecary, sir? Dreadful... Oh, no, I'm not lost or naught, sir. You needn't worry yourself. I'm an apothecary in training, you see. My family runs a little shop in Vernwood. So when I heard tell of a medicine only to be found in this village, I thought I'd come and fetch some. Well, as luck would have it, it will be a shame to return empty-handed after coming all this way. But what more can I do? What? You'd do that? You'd get the medicine for me? Suppose there's no harm in that. If you're really sure. Oh, sir, I'd be most grateful. Seems my luck's not as rotten as I thought. I'll wait right here for your return, sir. And many thanks for your kind...
We could make the fruit roborant ourselves, or simply purchase some at...
Ah, well met. Here for some fruit roborant, are we? Always a pleasure.
Welcome as far. What am I to do? He really ought to have returned by now. Mayhaps it's time I went looking for him. That place puts my ears.
Well met. You're the one who saved Ulrika's life, aren't you? She told me all about it. It was a very brave thing you did. I'm in your debt. Ulrika's as good as my daughter. Here, consider this a small token of my gratitude. Now, tell me, are you registered with a guild? Perhaps you already know this, but registering with a guild will grant you access to specialized training, which comes in very useful when pursuing a... Well now, that won't do. You need only speak with the innkeeper to register. Go on, 'twill only take a moment. If there is aught you wish to know of vocations, mayhap I can advise you. Naturally, it is a vocation for those who seek to master the bow, an exceptionally useful long-ranged weapon. At close range, however, a bow is nary more useful than a walking stick. Aye, the secret to being a successful archer is maintaining distance. It is a vocation for those who seek to master the mystical arts. Magic. Mages can cast a wide... However, the more powerful... Thus, a mage is unlikely to last long on the field of battle without allies to protect them. Very well. There is no wrong choice, but I shan't take up any more of your time. Pray, be well.
Here at the inn, I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough about me. Did you need something?
Always a pleasure.
So this is where you've been. Come with me to the village entrance. The Watchhead's waiting for you.
What say we gather some information?
He really ought to have returned by now. Mayhaps it's time I went looking for him. That place puts my hairs
for one day.
It wouldn't do to neglect proper nutrition. What am I to do? He really ought to have returned by now. Mayhaps it's time I went looking for him.
Ah, well met. Here for some fruit, Roberant, are we? Do come again. Ah, well met. Here for some fruit, Roberant. Are we? Do come again.
nothing.
Don't think I'll stand for this.
What am I to do? He really ought to have returned by now. Mayhaps his time I went looking for him. Puts my ears Yet if aught were to befall him, I couldn't live with myself.
I'll take any chance.
Great, requires a little stimulation. What am I to do? He really ought to have returned by now. Mayhaps his time I went looking for him.
Hello again, sir. Say, have you brought some fruit robberant for me? Oh, well, if you do pick some up, you know where to find me.
Ah, well met. Here for some fruit, Robert. Are we?
Always a pleasure. Recipient awaits, Master.
Hello again, sir. Say, have you brought some fruit robberant for me? Oh, so this is what it looks. I haven't much to offer in return, but I'll be sure to tell Grandfather what you did for us. He'll want...
My heart is light as a feather. To that exchange.
He really ought to have returned by now. Mayhaps his time I went looking for him. That place puts my ears on. Performance like mine requires no ostentation. What to do?
Here at the inn, I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough about me. Do come again.
As you wish. I shall return directly.
You really ought to have returned by
Hale, if you've a moment to spare, I'd like... As you can see, we're rebuilding. A task that can always benefit from another pair of hands. What say you? Would you be willing to help? Excellent. You're a good sort. I'll not soon forget this. Here's what I need from you. A bask of saurians has made their nest outside the village. Though they're yet to cause any harm, their proximity makes the villagers uneasy. I'd like to enlist your aid in I've prepared some explosive casks and left them by...
Saurians are monsters of fearsome strength. It is true, but I've yet to meet a foe that explosive casks can't scatter.
Ah, you've returned. Good timing, too. First and foremost, will you accompany me to the capital? My thanks. Are you ready to depart, or do you need some time to prepare? Very well. Speak with me once you've finished your prep.
Is this place bereft of beasts and brigands' bug?
Well, that appears to have sent some of the beasts reeling. To finish the job, I'd have you drop a jar of poison into their nest. With any luck, the Saurians will realize that they chose a peril. But pray, take care not to drop it in the river. You must make sure your aim is true. Are we clear? Good. You'll find the jars of poison just outside the village. Toss one into the Saurian's nest, and your task is done.
A single jar of poison ought to send those Saurians packing. Only, do be mindful not to spill any on yourself, Master. would have me lead, consider it done. Expertly thrown, Master. I'd wager those Saurians will think twice about nesting here again.
You've done as I asked, I see. Many thanks for your efforts. And I must say, you've a fine arm. I couldn't... Watching you got me thinking. Mayhap you've the sense to inherit the... or perhaps 'tis a little early for such talk. In any event, thanks to the work you've done for us today, the rebuilding efforts ought to proceed a...
All done, then.
Make haste, then. We must leave anon. Good. Then let us be on our way.
If that is what you wish, Arisen, I'll go on ahead. Look, Master, goblins! Let us see what you're made of. Over so soon? Why, we seem to have come through unscathed.
The Arisen is the lawful ruler of Vermund. So it has always been. To claim the title is to claim the throne. Yet, not all claims are true. Our kingdom sees many pretenders, and they are not dealt with lightly. Rest being one of them. Regardless, do well not to invite my mistrust.
Oh, very well. Back to your side I go.
Hold here a moment. I shall bid them open the gate.
Who's that you've brought with you, Watchhead, sir?
An Arisen, by all appearances.
An Arisen? Another pretender, you mean? I see.
It is uncertain. This one commands the loyalty of the pawns.
What? Impossible. You know as well as I do that there can be but one Arisen, and he's up in the palace.
I'm well aware of how preposterous the idea is, thank you. However, as I do not believe it my place to rule on such a matter, I will make my report to the cap. If the claim is false, we will be rewarded handsomely for our trouble. If the claim is true, however... All's been arranged. Come.
What have I done to deserve this?
An ox cart was meant to meet us, yet 'tis nowhere in sight.
accident as coming from point.
You wish me to return? At once, Master.
Is everyone all right? More marks of the dragon.
I'll make them pay for that in gold as well as blood. Unwelcome for an ally to live once.
I dare say the cart shan't be traversing this. Onward! It might await us on the road ahead.
not die in battle. It's a far cry from being invincible. Let us see what you're made of. Mind that you do not get put into slug banks. Just what I needed.
When does my watch end? I've clean forgotten.
That was impeccably timed, Arisen. Skeletons! Soldiers of bone! Guard all you want. Won't make a difference when I've wrapped killed, see? Naught compares to the thrill of victory. One cannot help but feel indomitable.
What's this? We're trapped.
Aye! A Cyclops! To think we'd encounter one here of all places.
The Cyclops! Brave, be on your guard! Bring it down. Careful now. One wrong step, and things will turn sour quicker than you can think. Have you been harmed? We made for the capital. All the people of Vermont.
You have my gratitude, sir. It would seem I misjudged you. I had taken you for another Force Arisen. Goodness knows we see a lot of them. Yet the value you showed in coming to our aid has dispelled such thoughts. Here, take this. Give it to one of the sentinels stationed at the gates to the capital, and you'll be granted an audience with Captain Brandt. You're free to make your own way to the capital now. I see no need to keep you under Of course, if you'd rather continue to accompany us, you are still welcome to join us on the ox cart. 'Tis your decision. Ah, here's the cart now. Do you intend to join us? Very well. Board the ox cart and we'll be off.
I see you cannot manage without me for a moment, Arisen.
Goblins! What rotten luck! We've need of your aid again, sir.
Goblins approach! I shall see to it it does not happen
Seems we drove them off. You've my thanks for it. Vernworth isn't far from here. Will you join us the rest of the way? All right. Into the ox.
I've got to focus. Shift's only just begun.
I was informed of your coming, would-be Arisen.
Captain Brandt, this individual summoned a pawn through a rift stone. Several witnesses can attest to it. Though I admit I had my doubts at first. 'Twould seem this is no mere deceiver.
This one's not a bad sort. Saved our hides on the way here.
As decreed by the great will of our world, there can only be one Arisen. That Arisen now resides within the palace. Indeed, he is our sovereign, and it follows, therefore, that this ruffian before us is naught but a pretend. You must submit to questioning. If you value your life, you will not attempt to flee. I shall conduct the interrogation myself. Stand watch. I beg your forgiveness for my insolence, Your Majesty. If the Queen Regent had learned of your existence, I fear your life would have been in peril. I had no choice but to treat you as a pretender, lest my actions draw suspicion from watchful eyes. Then you have truly lost your memory? In that case, mayhap I ought to explain the situation before we proceed. You, and no other, are the Sovereign, the only legitimate ruler of this kingdom. Some days past, you confronted the dragon in the village of Melv, whereupon you became arisen. The people rejoiced, for our true liege had finally appeared, ending Ramon's long years of council rule. Yet, not all celebrated your coming. Your arrival would have robbed the Queen Regent Disa of everything. During the time of the previous council, she acted as a queen in her own right, ruling the palace as she saw fit. And just after the council's passing, when 'twas all but certain that her son would take his father's place, word reached the castle that the Arisen had been found. To Disa, your Majesty's very existence is naught but an obstacle to her own family's continued prosperity. The assassination of the Arisen is an impossible feat for mortal hands. Thus, Disa chose to abduct your Majesty while you recovered from your wounds, in order to rob you of your memory with a fell curse and sell you to Batal as a slave. Following that, she prepared a replacement to serve as the Sovereign in your stead. However, with your Majesty returned, I have no intention of twiddling my thumbs as Disa plays her games. I shall devise some plans to further our cause. Pray, visit me a night in a tavern that we might discuss them. This one's cleared of all suspicion, and has my permission to remain in the capital. You are to trouble the good sir no further. Are we clear?
Pray forgive me, I'm in a bit of a hurry.
Consign it! Get back here! You there! Did you see an urchin in a cap run past just now? Can you tell me which way he went? Many thanks. I'll catch that wretch yet.
You're a kind one, aren't you? 'Twould seem I am in... In fact, there's aught I would ask of you if you've the time to spare.
Aha! There you are!
Oh, apologies, but our chat will have to wait. Till next we meet. Farewell.
Where's the day? I stop this. Perhaps I'll just left in the pantry.
Mayhap I ought to ask around town.
Can't put a price on peace and quiet.
There's comfort.
It's a shame.
Mayhap I ought to ask around town. A lonely place. Not without its charms.
I've heard some interesting tidings about town.
Hail, friend. Have you a spare moment? I've an eye for people, and my instincts tell me you're of trustworthy ilk. I'm in a bit of a quandary, you see. I'm to be gone for a week, with no one slated to mind the house in my stead. Fear not, I only ask your name to list as a tenant. You needn't bother yourself with the cleaning, and I'd be much obliged if you'd simply consider my home a waypoint on your travels. Sound appealing? Then come on by and have a look-see. I've taken the liberty of marking the location on your map.
I'm not sure what's best.
Welcome to the Star Trot. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I pour you a cup to start you off? Sit back, relax, and enjoy the finest brews in all of Vernwa.
You've come. Glad to see you, friend. So, what say you? Would you care to live here in my absence? As I've said, you needn't worry about tending. Many thanks, friend. I knew I could count on you. I'll stop by again in a week's time, but to...
I'm all for camping, but solid walls are a joy that can't be beat. And ours for a full week at no charge. Ah, how I've longed to embrace my bedroll. Our adventure continues.
Tis busy. Not a care in the world.
I'm inclined today.
Tomorrow will be no different. I'm a sucker in these troubled times.
Greetings. Welcome to the Guild Hall. Here we conduct all manner of procedures pertaining to vocations. If there is aught I may assist you with, simply forgive me, but I'm afraid we are not accepting registration. You see, as we currently... And we cannot simply purchase more, so regrettably I cannot... Let me see. What else can I tell you of our guild? Methinks Roderick will be able to... He runs the local armory. And may fortune smile upon you, sir.
We know what we're looking for, but not where it is. I suppose there's naught for it but to start searching.
Well, take a look while you're here, eh?
What a waste!
Days like this make me glad to be...
I swear I've never slept better.
I've been here so long, I almost forgot why I came.
Still waiting on
Well met, son. How might I be of service? Welcome to Pure... And quality is what you need if you want to survive. So... Before you check the price, just... Remember, misers die early death. Hope to see you again.
Well met, son. How might I be of service?
Oh, very well. Back to your side I go.
Got to make room for my next ship.
Those new recruits
barely lift their swords.
I've never seen one.
What do you presume to gain by this, Arisen?
How are we to fight with such worn out gear?
Riding in an ox cart would be a welcome reprieve.
Gather round! Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller.
This part's a little different as
And
well.
should my tale entertain you? Nay, even if it shouldn't, I would greatly appreciate a coin or two to soothe my throat with a mug of ale. Now, listen close, as today I shall speak of riddles and monsters with frightful mystique.
Hoi, friend. Klaus, fair warning. From the tell of it, their lair, pray do be careful. Losing my wares for good would make me sore. But no sack of gold can compare.
Too much!
Fancy a look at my wares?
As well.
Oh, what now?
This can't be how it ends.
Don't let them win!
Fire upon you.
Mercy!
We're done for.
Stop that!
Witness my ire.
Where was I?
No more!
From bad to worse.
I'm a girl. I see you cannot manage without me for a moment, Arisen.
Mercy!
I shan't be bested by the likes of you.
Well, that wasn't the homecoming I envisioned.
It seems our fight is not yet done.
I shall be proud to serve you, Arisen.
Turncoats.
Well, that wasn't the homecoming I envisioned. I knew the village would be in a bad way, but never did I expect to see an unfastened Saurians picking up bones. Indeed.
You wish me to return? At once, Master.
I mustn't lose my head.
See, there are wolves on the prowl.
Falls on me.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead and prioritize support.
Oh, very well. Back to your side I go.
That wasn't the homecoming I envisioned. I knew the village would be in a bad way, but neither did I expect to see it.
I've heard some interesting tidings about town.
Good day, sir. What might you can get very dull.
Puts me in the mood for a song.
Someone comes looking for a fight, I won't say no.
The room's at your leisure. What about you? Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the... Only an unseasoned trader falters. You know where to find. This inspires naught but misgivings.
Oh, are you there? Your presence is requested at the tavern this evening.
Well met, sir.
People pass by here.
The other day, now, that's not, and rightly so. As it turned out, gave me a right shock, let me tell you. Their faces may match, but the lives they... Welcome to the Star Drop Inn. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I pour you a... Sit back, relax, and enjoy the finest brews in all of Vernworth. Come back any time.
All this hustle and bustle puts me right at home.
Well
Ought to head home before I get an earful.
Well met, sir. Fancy a gander? What's to do? Fine wares.
Your Majesty, 'tis not a matter for prying ears. You will want to hear this. 'Tis information of great import. 'Tis not a matter for prying ears. Pray, let... As I informed you when last we spoke, the palace is filled with the Queen Regent's sycophants. Should Disa denounce your Majesty as a false arisen, few would elect to doubt her. Yet if we are to prove your identity, I believe there is no occasion more suitable than the coronation. It was delayed so that the sovereign, that is, the false arisen, could convalesce in the palace, but the date has now been set. The central players in the court ought all be in attendance. 'Twould be a fine opportunity to none would be able to deny that you are the true arisen then. There is a problem, however. Entry to such an event is limited to the chosen few. Only select members of the nobility and citizens who have contributed greatly to Vermont's continued prosperity. If your Majesty is to be counted among them, you will need to attend to a number of tasks. Pray, allow me to summarize them for you. The citizenry have called upon my soldiers to cull monsters that plague the land. I dare say, 'twould be a fine... What say you? Might I ask for... I thank you, Your Majesty. There are 3 locales. The first is Trevo Mine, to the northwest. We've had reports of goblins. Next is Half Village, west of Burnworth. I believe soldiers have already been dispatched to cull an infestation of saurians there. Finally, there is a call for someone to locate a group of soldiers tasked with delivering freight. They were last seen crossing the second bridge on the eastern edge of Vermont.
'Tis our duty to bring the beasts low. I foresee naught but success on the path that lies ahead. I enjoy tackling fierce foes and...
What manner of madness is this?
Ah, how... Our adventure continues.
Sleep on my woe.
I don't tell half as many lies as my parents. At least here I can let down my hair.
My bed,
That's it! I've had enough! Clear off! And don't come back till you're ready to do business properly!
But I've got the coin, I swear it. I simply just...
Where is it then, eh? Bring the coin, all of it, or I'll call the sentinels on you again. Are we clear?
Hmm? Oh, 'tis you! You're the good sir who aided me in Melve. Thank you again, sir. You don't know how grateful I am.
Well met, sir. Forgive my presumption, but were you the one who gave my granddaughter that medicine in Melve? I thought so. She's not stopped talking of her adventure since she arrived home. That girl's always running off on some fool's errand or other. For all my chiding. Once she gets an idea under her bonnet, there's simply no talk. Now listen, 'tisn't much, but I'd fain offer you a discount on my wares.
My head hurts.
Welcome and well met. Don't think I forgot your discount. Now, I'll knock a few...
Always a pleasure.
I get more customers to shop?
Always the same. They are.
Wait up your places.
Try my hand at some new trade.
I'm nodding off where I stand.
It is about time we pressed on, wouldn't you say, Master?
Someone's begging for a tasting.
You're gonna regret that. Leave off.
You trying to piss me off?
Oi! I will not stand idly by.
Show them what for!
I wasn't looking for a fight, but I could...
Over so soon? Why, we seem to have come through unscathed. The Master! Goblins!
It's the last mistake you'll ever make.
Ah! How'd you like that? Got some business with me, do ye?
That bloody hurt.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say. that is what you wish, Arisen, I'll go on ahead. An impressive diversion. Shall I finish them off, Arisen?
Come on, put up a fight.
Come on!
Come on, then.
And I might just
Drop all your valuables.
Come on then! Try your luck! Take that! Caught off guard, Arisen. I'll make them pay for that. Gold as well as blood.
Seems your luck's run out.
That means we've enemies in our midst. Leave it to me. If we are to break it, it shan't be from this side. Oh, I'd not have thought we'd find one here. This is rather thrilling.
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master. Knowing when to use curatives is my specialty. 'Twill be an honor to serve. A fine place to harvest some ingredients.
We could pick some now and use them when the need arises.
'Twould be most efficient to make for our nearest destination first. The soldiers delivering freight were last espied near Vermin's eastern edge. That's not far from here.
Well, if you insist. Prepare for battle! Over so soon? Why, we seem to have come through unscathed.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself.
A statue? I cannot help but suspect it is guiding us somewhere.
I can foresee no reason not to go see it up close.
Your luck's run out, and mine's looking up.
Over here.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. Shirley Griffin gets the worm, as they say.
Methinks we could move this boulder if we work together.
I say we give it a push and see what happens.
Ingenious. My own master must hear of this tactic.
Unbelievable. A battle avoided is a battle won, I suppose.
Let us defer to the Arisen's judgment.
It is no great shock to me.
Well done. Slowly, Arisen. You must regain your protection.
I shall see to it this does not happen again.
Over here, if you please. This isn't the way to our destination, but I presume you've a new one in mind. Lead on.
I'm sure there's a very good reason for this detour. We must respect our master's wishes. I bet you'll be wanting my assistance. Leave it to me.
This is generally used as a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations. There, Master! Harpies! Flame is its weakness. I'm a little busy.
One of our number is unconscious. Battle is best avoided here.
Is this a challenge arisen to see who can keep pace?
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
Protect the shipment! Steel your helm! Cut the fiends down! Don't let them touch the shipment!
See, how did this happen? We must respect the cargo.
I pity the foe challenging you, Master.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. The battle continues. Arisen! Are you all right? It's not an enemy to be taken lightly. We must press bold.
Ah, yes. Now that was thrilling. I did not know I could feel so...
I thank you for coming to our... And what luck! Nereus scratched...
Let us proceed to the next location. Shall I lead you to the location nearest here, Arisen?
I'll carefully conserve my strength and endeavor to survive every battle by way of sound strategy and defensive tactics. Shall we discuss tactics now or later? I'd wager there's aught to be found here.
Let us ponder how best to proceed. Even from this distance, yon statue cuts a striking figure against the horizon.
Shall we search for a path to lead us to it?
As your pack becomes heavier, so too does your step. Perchance you ought to let a... Few things go. Choppers, Master!
Our ice attacks are wasted on this foe. As planned.
Take care where you place your feet. A sharp incline is as like to throw us off balance as 'tis our enemies. Come, I'll lead the way.
I fear I must stray from the thread of our conversation to tell you. Now that I think on it, none in our party are healers.
Have you considered becoming a mage yourself, Master? Seems I've drawn the short straw. Of course, I wouldn't... dream of complaining about it.
What's all this ruckus?
I shall do as you say. We've a long journey ahead of us. We ought to employ an ox cart and save our strength.
I suppose 'tis so.
This ox cart's bound for Vernworth. I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
Ah, here we are. The ox cart made it without too much trouble.
There are worse ways to travel, I suppose. I have no issue falling asleep. I can't tell you how I suffered at the hands of Gollum. Shall we hunt a few monsters to start the day off?
Come. We've much to be getting on with.
A new day, a new perspective.
I brought you something.
Oh, could use a rest.
Really now? You mustn't shirk your duty, lest you forget 'tis the Arisen we serve here.
This looks as good a place as any.
Welcome to the Star Drop Inn. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I pour you a cup to start you?
This might be worth a read.
It couldn't hurt to take a peek.
Lots to do. Have a precious little time. It's been a hard day.
Greetings. Welcome here. We conduct all manner of procedures pertaining to vocations. If there is aught amiss, have you found any of the items we discussed, perchance? Always a pleasure.
I'm surrounded by windows on all sides.
Always another errand. To see to.
Well met, sir.
There's comfort in the humdrum of daily life.
Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the foremost hospitality in all Vernworth. Much obliged. This inspires naught but... Misgivings.
Without incident.
I just tell Paul.
Well met, son. How might I be of service?
This really is fine craftsmanship.
The goblins, I hope you can reclaim aught from the fiends. 'Twould bring me peace of mind to... I know someone taught them. A lesson, at least.
I should like to test the efficacy of our... new equipment without delay.
Let us hope it is not mere frippery.
know everything.
The goblin, I hope you can reclaim aught from the fiends. 'Twould bring me... peace of mind to know someone taught them a lesson at least.
This really is fine craftsmanship.
Welcome to beauty. And quality's what you need if you want to survive. So if all you check... The price, just remember... Many thanks. I appreciate the business.
Might as well while you're here, eh?
Say, have you been to Hart? 'Tis a quaint little village down by the sea.
Well, if you do visit, you might want to give the old man who lives there a wide berth. I hear he sets out to sea on his boat.
Gather round. Treat. Aye, got some coin to. Much appreciated.
What did you think of that story? 'Twas well told and all, but not particularly exciting, eh? I mean, it's the sort of thing you hear bandied about the tavern every other night, isn't it? I'd heard tell of a beggar doing well for himself, so I came out here to learn his ways. Haven't learned much, that's for sure. And by the look of it, he doesn't appear to be making much for his efforts, neither. So where's all his coin coming from, then?
Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller. Should my tale end?
Need anything? Many thanks. Need anything?
Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller. And should my tale entertain you? Nay, even if it shouldn't, I would greatly appreciate a coin or two to soothe my...
Well met, sir. How might I be of service? Yes. Do come again.
Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller. And should my tale entertain you?